Hello everyone, I am Beryllium7 and I'm going to be showing you the very basics of a C++ program. Now the C++ compiler I'm using right now is called Dev C++, and you can get this at SourceForge or bloodshed.net. Now I'm going to be starting by making a new source file. Here we go. And it brings up this blank file, so I can just write my program here. Now the first thing you need to put in any C++ program is this. Why? Don't ask me. It's very complicated and nerdy. Next thing you need to put using namespace std semicolon. Now, first of all, using namespace std is also very nerdy, and you don't have to put it. But if you don't put using namespace std, then you'll have to change the entire syntax of your program, which is very difficult and it is completely different. So I'm just going to be putting it to make it easier. Now, you'll notice that this ends in a little semicolon, and you'll find in C++ we use many semicolons at the end of almost every possible statement that we put in our program, which is almost kind of annoying, but you just have to put it so the C++ compiler knows when it is the end of a command. Now let's get started on the real part of the program. I will explain this. Int main. C++ compilers think of int main as whatever your program will be. So basically, you put int main, and whatever you put inside of int main is the compiler will do, because that is your program. Now I'm going to start out by end up by putting return 0 semicolon. Why return 0? Well, it's because int main just so happens to be a function, and at the end of any function you need to put return or something. Now, if we need more clarification on that, we will soon cover that in the world of functions in C++, but that is not for now. That is for later. So for now, just put return 0 semicolon at the end of every program. Now, I'm going to be starting out by making the program display hello world. And there we go. Now, what this does, cout less than hello world, in quotes, less than end L, semicolon, it displays hello world, and then it ends the line, which means it basically indents like that, so it skips to the next line. If you don't put that, it'll just jam everything onto one line, and that's not always very good, because sometimes if you have two couts, then you want to put those on separate lines. So you're going to put indel. Remember that you have to put less than and less than before every thing that you see out. And of course you need to end this statement, like most other C++ statements, with a semicolon. Now, if I were to run this program now, it will just immediately display hello world and quit, and I don't want that, because you'll barely have time to see the words hello world. So I'm going to make the program pause by putting system pause after hello world, and that will pause for us to press any key before we run quit the program. Now I'm going to save this, and we need to give it a name. We'll call it LOW. Save. And let's run this. First it compiles it. Then, as you can see, it displays hello world, and it waits for us to press a key, which I will. Click. And there we go. Quits the program. Now let's have a little bit more fun with this. Let's put system pause not only at the end of the program, but the beginning. What this will do is it will start out by allowing us to press a key, then display hello world, then wait for us to press a key again. As you can see, press a key, says hello world, press another key, and it quits the program. Now, those are the very basics of C++, and in some of my later tutorials you will be actually learning fun things. So keep watching my tutorials, subscribe to Beryllium7, and I guess I will be talking to you later. Thank you.